This is my second attempt at doing a Kratky indoor hydroponic experiment, and it is a Dwarf, or actually a micro Dwarf variety of tomato called the Golden Harvest from AeroGarden. And I wanted to test using a small cutting to start out with versus a mature clone cutting, to use in this container. And the takeaways that I have found on doing the Kratky is that with the large cutting that I put in this time, and it's starting to die off right now because it has used up most all of the nutrient in this 14-gallon drum, is that with the larger clone cutting, it drinks up more water, more nutrient, from the get-go. But, that really didn't make as much of a difference between the two grows, because the first grow terminated at day 111, and this particular plant is going to terminate right about the same time. Now, the difference between the two plants is the one that was started from the smaller clone cutting was actually more productive than the one that was started from the large clone cutting. The small one was rooted, did not have any flowers on it yet. The one that I put in this time was larger, had flowers, green tomatoes, and the green tomatoes had sized up already. So I thought maybe I could grow a tomato plant under a 10-watt light for an extended period of time till it is very mature, introduce it into the Kratky system, and have maybe as much as twice the yield, cheating the system a little bit. But based off of this experiment, I would say that it's not as important to use that super large clone cutting as first thought. There's going to be some other tricks that I'm going to be testing to find out what would jump things ahead and get the most bang for the buck on a grow. Now, the thought that I have is with the plant that grows in the Kratky containers, this larger starting plant had a bigger root system, and the maturity of tomato plants oftentimes is based off of the container size, and does that plant have enough space to send out roots? And when it sends out enough roots within a pot, in a potted plant container system, does that trigger the plant to put on fruit? If it does, then one of the things that might get the best of both worlds is that I start with a plant that is right about the bloom, the blossom stage. And when I introduce it into the Kratky container, I take a trick that I learned from watching another YouTuber, where they put a PVC pipe inside of their bucket and put the net cup that the plant is in inside of that PVC pipe. And what they found was it keeps the plant smaller, the plant is productive, and because it still has the same amount of nutrient solution inside of the bucket or the drum, that the plant grows a little bit longer. And so I may end up with a longer grow than around 111 days, a plant that puts on tomatoes more quickly because it senses that root restriction, and by keeping it picked, a plant that continues to provide tomatoes for me, although the tomatoes may be a little bit smaller because it's a smaller plant, and there may be a little bit fewer tomatoes because it's a smaller plant. So that's going to be the next experiment. But on experiment 1, experiment 2, with this particular 14-gallon system, I don't see any advantage to starting out with the mature, larger plant in the system compared to the smaller plant that was more in a vegetative stage.